Welcome back. I accomplished a little bit since the last video, but first, I want you to look at my baby. I know, it's like every ship is my baby, but God, look how sexy that looks. It's my Firetail. Somebody asked me about it, and I flew it the other day when I was moving stations. And I said, you know what, let me put my little baby in a video. And then somebody asked about it, so I had to show my baby off. Oh, I love this. And I'm just now getting to the point where I don't think something's gonna bugaboo me and shoot me out of the sky in this thing simply because I'm flying it. There's a couple of things that I want to talk about today. New stuff with CCP, but first, the thing I made progress on, I got my implants. I've been in the game how long? Yes, and I finally got my implants. So yes, that's done. Okay. Yay. Oh, epic fail. Okay. The next thing, CCP released a new video, and they released a new website. Completely redesigned, and it's supposed to be more user-friendly, geared more towards new players. I think that's what they're... Oh, God. I'm sorry. It's just... It's the Firetail. Geared towards new players, and as a new player, I can definitely say that the game is confusing. And I don't mean from the aspect of the learning curve. I don't have a problem with the learning curve. I enjoy a challenge. More so direction on what you're supposed to do next. Usually the game will guide you in a direction, and then you sort of, go all into your mid-maxing and, that kind of thing. With this, it's very sandboxy, which I don't have a problem with, but you're just sort of dumped in, and, it's like, what next? Now, I did the epic arc, and people have asked me whether I felt that the epic arc was worth it. In my opinion, no. I think that you'd be better off, if you're doing combat, to just do the combat missions. The reward was not worth the effort, in my opinion. I think it needs to be redone similar to the starting tutorials. I don't think that it was worth the reward. I did not feel, yes, it gave you your first experience with losing a ship 25 missions in, 25 or 24 missions in. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. You could have told me that in like lesson 5. Didn't feel very epic to me. But first, yeah, I need to sell some stuff. Okay, now, speaking of the epic arc, I have a lot of stuff from the epic arc because I salvaged everything. And this is some of the stuff that I got as salvage. Now, my problem is that I have a basically consolidated inventory, but I don't know what is okay to sell and what isn't. What I might sell now, and wow, holy crap. And no, okay, let me get this straight. Yes, this is 800,000 ISK. Yes, I realize that's not a lot of money. Okay, don't get on me about that. I'm just surprised that was that much. I don't know, like for instance, with these Caldari Navy tags, I probably shouldn't sell those. I should probably turn them in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that I'm still learning on what to keep, what not, particularly when it comes to fitting ships. So yeah, I have a lot to learn in that regard. Now the epic arc does give your standard ISK reward plus a bonus if you complete it within a certain time. But in my opinion, I think I could have learned more skilling up the regular missions, because after you do that arc, then you turn around and do the other. So to me, I think it needs to be revamped. Now, back to the new stuff released today. The website definitely goes a long way. Yeah, that was a lot of money, a lot of isk too. It definitely goes a long way in helping a new user understand what Eve is about and what roles you can play in the game. Yeah, let's take a look at the website real quick. Big difference, isn't it? Yeah. And they've broken it up in different sections. Like, this is what I was telling you about, the different career choices or paths you can take in the game. One thing that I see with these differences is that for me, it's like I want to do a little bit of all of them. And they even have this little thing at the end where you can test to see what is your, thing. Let's look at a piece of the video.
Greetings and welcome to New Eden. You're about to take your first steps as a starship pilot. Someday, you might lead a fleet of capital ships into battle. Until then, you'll be at the helm of fast, capable ships that make the journey all the more worthwhile. You'll meet many other pilots along the way. With the right people by your side, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Remember, the rewards for exploring the universe scale with the risks you're willing to take. Your journey begins by creating the person you aspire to be. Thanks to cloning technology, you can have nearly any appearance you wish. Your avatar makes a statement about who you are and how others perceive you. When you're finished, you should run the tutorial to its completion. It will empower you with crucial knowledge, such as how to train your skills, navigate the Neocom, and control your ship. Afterwards, you'll be sent to a career agent who will offer you training in military, industry, or exploration professions. In Eve, there is power in numbers and specialization. The right mix of skills in combat and industry are the foundation of a strong corporation.
Is that not badass or what? I am very happy with CCP right now. They are making a lot of changes that I'd been hoping for, like with the Neocom, and embracing new players and giving them more of a feel for what the game can do or what they can do in the game, so that when you get in the game, you have an idea. That's like, usually if prior to somebody hitting the lottery, they have an idea on how they want to spend that money. But if all of a sudden, they had no idea with what they wanted to do with the money, and then a bunch of money was dropped in their lap, now true enough, your average person wouldn't have a problem spending it, but they probably wouldn't spend it efficiently, and they may hesitate, like, well, what do I want? I can do anything. What do I do? And by that point, when you hesitate, all the vultures would have come in. All those people that swear they just adore you, but you hadn't heard from them until you got some money. Yeah. So it's like that in this game. It's like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. And then you get in the game and it's like, oh, what next? Now, one of the things that has been suggested to me since I got in the game was to join a corp. And I haven't done it, and I'm going to explain why, although I am changing my stance on this. I did not want to. Now, keep in mind that I got into the game around Incarno with the whole, in-station change and all of that, and all the drama that was going on. And at the time, I was looking to get into Eve University. Well, they were getting war decked over and over and over again. And one of the restrictions that they have is that they prefer their members not to fly. So then I wouldn't have been able to record videos. So then I got to thinking about, well, what if I joined a corp and they got war decked based on what I said in a video? You know, like I made the 100 million ISK bye-bye video. Now, yeah, let's talk about that. I sold some stuff and I made a video of me selling it and I made 100 million ISK. And at the time, with no skills, that was a lot of ISK. Then, a little while later, I got 100 million ISK from a corp and I gave it back when I wasn't going to join it, and I gave away a lot of ISK.
Is where you can start your search for a corporation.
Go figure. So, is it... I wouldn't want a corp to be war decked because of something that I do in a video. But I will admit that not joining a corp will slow your progress down considerably. Because there is, if you join a good corp, you do learn a lot. So, and as you can see here, I'm looking for Eve University because someone asked me to join Eve University. I've been asked this quite a bit, not just one person. Join Eve University and share my experience, not share what, record all of their inner workings or anything like that. But just like I did with the Epic arc, saying whether it was good or not to join, is it worth, joining the Eve University? And one way to be able to tell is you'd be able to tell from my videos, doing my own thing, how much I've learned, how have I grown. So, what do you guys think? I mean, I have friends that have a corp that I could join, or I could join, Eve University. So let me know. Do you think that it's a liability to make videos and be in a corp? You tell me. Congratulations, CCP. Good job. And I will see you guys in the next one.